All right, we'll go ahead and go through to this first station. This will be our career residency right up here. Actually, yep, right up here. So if you guys just want to follow me real quick. We've got some of our pictures right here, what we're hoping that it looks like. And then Massey Electric will talk to you guys if you guys want to talk to me.
Oh yeah? See in trouble? Thanks y'all for coming by. Looking forward to being in the community. Okay, so we're based out of Alcoa as our primary, but we also have a Cleveland office. And we do electrical, all kinds of electrical, industrial, low voltage, service work. We do a whole gambit of it. And we're hoping to, we have an office here in Cleveland, just hoping to grow it.
Yeah.
You want to talk to our office in Cleveland?
We, like I said, we do commercial, electric, industrial electric. We do low voltage, fire alarm, security, access control, structural cable. We don't do residential, but
That's awesome. So y'all will be working with Bradley County students?
hopefully, yeah.
Awesome.
Just hoping to find some high school kids and help them, find their path.
And I'm tickled to death. We're out here at the Pie Center at their open house, and this is Commissioner Tom Pry. And Tom, I'm going to apologize. What district are you?
I'm with the 2nd District, which is Paul Huff Parkway, basically all the way to the river.
And the reason I have to apologize is I live in District 1. I know who my commissioners are. And I know that Mr. Pry is a commissioner. So there we go. And I also know he's a big supporter of education. So you're here today to do the tour of the Pie Center because
I want to ensure that we are preparing our students to be job ready when they finish high school. And there are a lot of students that have no desire to go to college, but would desire to be trained for a job. And here we have the opportunity to prepare all our students to be job ready. And Wright Brothers Construction will be doing work, making heavy equipment operators being prepared. We have the future welding operation coming in. We have Conley Electric, not Conley, but the electric, Massey Electric coming in. We have a diesel mechanics program coming in. And we have a general area that will deal with construction, framing, electrical, plumbing, and things like that. In other words, what we're trying to do is to prepare all of our students to be job ready.
thank you, sir, and I appreciate you taking a moment out because what we're doing right now is we're kind of touring. We're going from area to area, and basically this is kind of sort of where these people are going to be set up in the building when we do get the walls and what do we call it, the warm dark?
The warm dark shell, for some reason, that's not my lingo, but I'm more sunlight than anything.
Sounds like a haunted house or something, but when the warm dark shell goes in, sort of kind of where you're seeing the people today on our tour is going to be where they are going to be in the proximity of. I hope that made sense. Okay, so we're going to go on to our next stop, which we're going to have to walk a little ways, and I have to find our tour guide who may have already left us, but oh, he's right behind me. Okay, very good. So we're going to go to our next stop.
The next station we're going to is diesel and heavy equipment, and it'll actually be with our automotive technology teacher, Tim Turner. He does a phenomenal job at Bradley Central High School with our automotive tech. So he'll talk to you guys about the heavy equipment and about the diesel mechanic right here.
How's it going? So this area here that you see, it's 2 floors. The top floor is going to be Wright Brothers Construction offices, and then some more of the residency. On the lower floor, they're going to do diesel mechanics. So they're actually going to excavate a little bit here and build a ramp down and garage doors so they can pull trucks in. And then also equipment operator training for Wright Brothers Construction will be downstairs as well. And we can take you guys out to the Wright Brothers equipment. You can look at it and walk around. So it's just some examples of Wright Brother equipment and things that these guys will be trained on. Operator training.
Okay, let me ask you. These young men and women who are going to learn to do diesel repair, maintenance, whatever. We don't have one of those in Cleveland.
We do not have a program yet, no.
Okay, and so this will be the first one here.
And I believe McKee Foods is going to be part of that.
Okay, super. Okay, so now my understanding is the closest diesel repair, whatever we're going to call this, is Nashville, and there's one in Atlanta.
As far as training,
Yes, and as far as actually working on your diesel engines.
that's not necessarily true.
Okay.
There's a lot of repair facilities around, but
Okay.
it's the training facility for high school age students, not in Bradley County.
Okay, and this is a mega paying job once you get certified in diesel mechanics.
Diesel mechanics is a very, very good paying.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So can you tell us a little bit about what we're looking at out there?
I wish I could.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a heavy equipment guy.
Okay, you're heavy
Yeah,
equipment
you
operator.
can walk right down and talk to Wright Brothers there.
Oh, okay.
They'll give you some more information.
All right.
So basically, what Wright Brothers has done is we've purchased some heavy equipment simulators that we use to train incoming new operators, give our existing operators a chance to get some more seat time and to learn some more of the skills they're going to need to be excellent operators. So if you want, we'll go take a look, okay? And so what we've done is we've actually attached it to a trailer. We can take it out on the job site. And we can bring these simulators to our guys out in the field and offer them a training solution. It's safe, it's efficient. We're using just the gas in that generator, and we don't have to burn gas. They're not out there, risking equipment or injury or danger, and they can learn how to operate this equipment safely, efficiently, and intelligently. And that helps train our workforce. And since the Pi Center's coming in, we're going to start making this part of our rotations and hopefully be able to train some new operators, some new workforce, because construction as an industry is growing, it's booming, we're still rocking and rolling, and we need new operators. So this is a great way for us to function as a learning center, a training center, and to offer this kind of training to new operators, okay?
Which will be our post-secondary opportunities area. So that's where we're headed right now.
National competition in later this month, I believe in June 18th, to compete. So tell a little bit about what you're doing here.
Sure. So this is RBOT. The theme was reduce, recycle, reuse, or refine. And we've taken old bicycle tires, Vex Robotics, some scrap aluminum, and old PVC pipe for the decoration of the smokestack, the conveyor belts, and the box. And Jacob's a programmer, like Mr. McIntyre was saying. Take it off, I guess.
The programming, at first it was a bit difficult to understand, but after a while you just kind of get into the groove of things. And it almost writes itself as soon as you get one action done. So basically what it'll do is, actually I can show you. It'll swivel over. It's supposed to pick up the puck. It'll bring it over. Drop it down. That conveyor would start. And then this one would come out holding one to redefine pucks. It might reset itself to actually do it this time. And then we've got it set up for 3 runs. Except right now he's wanting to be a little finicky. So, it's still a work in progress having to find the exact center of everything, because if we have the first run messed up, like it was there, the other runs won't work because it's all based off of this central location. So this has to be right to get to there, to bring it to here. That way, once it resets, everything's cohesive and working. And then Levi here, he helped with the base and a good part of all the construction for it.
Yeah, basically, we took a while to figure out how we wanted the base to be prepared. At first, we wanted a small dish hole, so all the the raw metal pucks would just fall in the center, and then we have a push activate. But after a while, it just took a while to actually build that center hole, so we decided to go with the flat base and then just have the raw pucks push out the fresh pucks out. And I spent a while working on the conveyor belts and trying to figure out how to make them run smoothly with the limited amount of gears and rollers we had.
One of the things I'd like to say about the students, they earned their Siemens 1 certification through this program, and Siemens 1 is a very desired certification for industry and doing mechatronics and so forth. We work hand in hand with Cleveland State and their mechatronics program. These students have done that too. They are able to gain college. How many college credits do you have going into post-secondary now?
I believe it was 12 credits. 12 credits.
12. Oh, and here's Tim Wilson here. Oh, hey guys. And he's from Cleveland State, and I think he's going to be here with us at this station. So he might want to share a little bit about what Cleveland State's doing with our students, and we'll be doing in the Pi Center.
Next year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, I went from audience to stage. We are partner schools with 7 high schools. There's one from Polk County for the Siemens Mechatronics Systems Certification Program. Bradley Central that's tied with the Pi Center. Bradley Central and Walker Valley have successfully completed 12 credit hours toward their associate's degree, and then they can transfer smoothly to us for level 2. We are even beefing up the level 2 at the commissioning of Denso with Industry 4.0 to prepare them either for the market, for the workforce at the level 2 or for the university side. And they can transfer to either UTC or MTSU for a mechatronic engineering degree should they choose. So from the high school level, I see it as an interstate. An interstate has several exits. They can exit at level 1 and go into the workforce, come to Cleveland, get back on the interstate, come to Cleveland State, finish level 2, and then if they choose to get back on the interstate and finish their undergrad work, they can do that as well. So it's a perfect pathway. I think it's meeting the need of that. The skill set that's going to be required are students who have a high capability in mathematics and reading comprehension. So because it's going to take the reasoning skills to not only develop, to understand the system, but also how to improve the system. Now they're getting into the engineering mindset. So, and it's hands-on from day one. There are 3 certifications, globally recognized certification. That's what the SMSCP, Siemens Mechatronics System Certification Program, entails. So,
thank you so much, Tim. I didn't even say who I was. I'm Patty Hunt, and I work for Bradley County Schools, and I write grants for our system. And so housed in this area, just to get you a visual, we've got it marked on the map here on the floor plan. This area is going to be post-secondary, and Cleveland State will be working with us here. The TCAT from Athens will be working in this space with us, and I think Chattanooga State will also be in this area. And then when you move over into this center section over here on the upper level, which is the level we are on right now, it will be a nonprofit center, and we've got United Way here, and they can talk a little bit about. They have an upstairs nonprofit center at their current location, downtown, but they have a multitude of people that are on a wait list, and we have needs in our system for students to be able to connect with some of the social services, the wraparound services that United Way can really guide our students into to provide support services that our students need. So we're going to have a center housed right here in the Pi Center that will do that. So y'all may want to talk a little bit about what goes on up there.
So currently, has anyone seen our building? Okay, yes. If not, come and see us. It's really cool because you can get a look at what this incubator looks like. So right now we have about 15 offices upstairs. It was an original movie theater where we're at, so it's cool to see these original buildings get a new life. So this would be the opportunity to have some nonprofit offices as well that would be here that could offer services around supporting the families, but also giving an outlet for students to get service hours and exposing them to the careers in nonprofit work as well, and showing them as that being an option for their future. So we are really excited about the opportunity to get some additional working space here for our nonprofit community. But thanks for coming by, and come visit us if you would like to see what the incubator looks like currently.
And if you have more questions, when you circle back around to the front, there'll be some people up there you can answer your questions if we haven't been able to tell you about our area.
And have the best time.
Have fun, eat a hot dog, enjoy.